Hi guys, how are you doing? Another video update for you. It just occurred to me this evening that I've not actually done a proper layout update video since November. I did have one since then about an idea that I had about filling up an obscure space in the attic, which I've put to bed for the time being. Might wake the idea up later. I've also had a video on a channel trailer, which was quite fun. So if you've not got a chance to see that, check it out. So yeah, with me not doing a video update since November, a proper video update, there's a very good reason for that. And the reason that I've not actually done a video update since November is because I've done absolutely bugger all up here since November. Two reasons really. It's been freezing cold and Christmas is busy with the family and everything like that. And I've had a real busy start to the year at work as well, so it didn't really give me much chance to get up here and do anything. However, my wife and kids have gone down to Oxford for a week to see family. I had to work, so I've stayed here. And basically, apart from going to work, going to bed, all I've done with that time is spend it up here in the attic, because I thought, well, I've got an ideal opportunity to do more. Now, the reason I'm focusing constantly on this side of the attic is because this is the bit that I usually show you, because this is the only part that I've actually done any work on really since the 8th of March last year. That's 2016. Which is when I started this. That was the moment I stuck my head through the hole for the first time and laid the floor and everything. So I was very quickly realising that, it's nearly a year on and all I've done is this half. My wife has actually been up here and she said two things. One of them was, wow, that's nice. And the second thing she said was, is that all you've done? So, fair point, nearly a year later, should probably do more. Before I show you what I've been doing, I would just like to say a big thanks to a channel called Five Elms. That was actually the first channel that I subscribed to when I decided to take this hobby up. And Jason, the guy who runs that channel, does shout-out videos for other YouTube channels. And he did a shout-out for me from Lapland, I think it was, this Christmas. He took his little boy there for a day out and did me a shout-out from there. So that was great. So thank you very much indeed for that, Jason. Much appreciated. So, the current progress, this is all what you've seen before. For the benefit of people who maybe haven't seen one of my videos before, I'm building primarily a rural layout. It's not going to have many buildings, it is more countryside than anything else. I just want to take you around because this, for my regular viewers, is nothing new. If you want to see what I was doing there and how I did that, then please do check out a previous video. I'm going to take you around this way because I realised that, I was getting sick of looking at chipboard, the baseboard. So I've started to actually put a very basic base layer down on the whole thing. Up until this evening, there's no grass here, that was just chipboard, and it was really doing my head in, so I got that basic layer down. I've also, this whole section here, I've started work on. So here I got a nice little hill going on there, and I've been ballasting the whole thing apart from the sidings because I ran out of ballast, and I've just been painting. This will be scenic, of course, it's just so I know what I'm doing, but I've ballasted all the way down here, all the way down. And this, I got some brilliant scatter. It's some blended turf from, hold on, let me just show you. Yeah, Woodland, here it is. Woodland Scenics blended turf, fantastic stuff, feels really nice between the fingers. Anyway, yeah, so I ballasted all the way down here, and I didn't keep ballast in between the rails because it's just a lot of ballast, and I wanted it to look a little bit more interesting, because I was afraid that I might end up with something like this, and that's just too much ballast for my taste, certainly for up here. And because it's a rural layout, I wanted a bit more greenery and shrubbery, and I wanted it a bit less nicely kept. Anyway, so ballasted all the way down there. The other thing which I did, this is the new and improved incline section. Again, a previous video shows you what it used to look like. Four-letter word starts with S. Looks a lot better now, I think. Obviously, it's going to be scattered and everything. This is that. Look at the shape. You can see the shape of that underneath, but that'll all be disguised ultimately. But yeah, so this goes all the way up here, over the bridge there, I've just painted the whole lot, put a base layer on that'll be covered in several layers of scatter, edged the track there with matches and painted them grey, which I think looks really smart, nice neat edge. And this grey section here along the track will be a road. The idea is it's a country lane or something like that, as demonstrated here by my Audi. So yeah, so that goes right up there and over the bridge there, which is kind of nice. That's going to take you this way. Look at that green, fantastic. Edinburgh Bridge, again, nice little girder effect there, which I quite like, right over there. Just made out of cardboard and matchsticks. And yep, ballasted all of this, so now is ballasted all the way around, including the top layer here, the top track that comes around there. And again, I've kept matchsticks all the way along the edge. I just noticed when I was in St Ives, it was a nice way of keeping the ballast from, you know, straying too far away from the track, because you know what ballast's like, it just grows legs and walks away, doesn't it? So I put a stop to that. And then it comes around here and rejoins the section that I've already documented quite thoroughly in previous videos. So yeah, the only part of the track I've not ballasted are these sidings here, and the ones over right down there. So that's where I'm up to at the moment. The idea was for me to show you this video when this was all complete. However, I've run out of supplies again. Well, I've got a little bit of glue left, but certainly nowhere near enough to do all this. My family are back up from Oxford, back here up north, in 2 days, and I thought, well, if I don't do the video now, I might not get around to it. And I didn't want to neglect you guys, because I appreciate your support. There's a lot of you on Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at S2S Attic Railway. That's number 2, S2S Attic Railway. The layout is called Station to Station, hence S2S, Station to Station, after the fantastic David Bowie record. And hopefully, well, I've done more up here in the last 3 days than I think it's fair to say, than I've done in the entire last, 11 months. So I'll leave you to it. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the support, and I've not forgotten you guys, and I will also do a proper mention to some of my good friends on Twitter. I've got some really good followers. It's really fun interacting with you guys. Sometimes I go dark for like a week and don't get involved. Usually that's because I'm either up here just with my hands covered in glue or at work. But as always, I appreciate all the comments, and thank you so much. It's really appreciated. And because there's a billion layouts that are so much better than this is so basic, I just really appreciate everybody who's taken the time to check this out. So thank you very much indeed. I'm going to go and crack on with a bit more, leave you guys to it, and hope your New Year's going well so far. And I hopefully will hear from you soon on Twitter, S2S Attic Railway. Oh, and one more thing, check out these videos. Yeah, I've been listening to Jason at 5 Elms. He's got suggestions on what you should do at the end of YouTube videos, so give one of these a tap, check out my playlists and my other videos, and you can see how it used to look a few months ago and how far I've come. Hope that's of interest. Take care, guys. Bye.